Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to discuss about Louis Vuitton's Datecode. So here are some of the items that I've actually purchased in the past few months, weeks, and I just recently got this holiday animation. So this one is so popular, and this all of the holiday animation for this year are so cute, and it has been sold out, unfortunately. So I'm still waiting for some of my items to be fulfilled though. So anyway, so I will be discussing about the date codes, because I don't know, some of the items that I've purchased a week ago, a month ago, has date codes and microchip. And also now with the holiday animation and some of the new small leather goods, it has date codes. So I don't know what's going on. So the biggest question is that, has Louis Vuitton brought back the date codes? So in this video, I'm going to show you some of the actual items that I have here with me. So yeah, these are just some of the items. I am not gonna include, I don't have enough space for my video for all the items. So, but I will just be showing you some of those items that I am so confused and intrigued about. So anyway, let me start with this key clay right here, or the clay pochette right here. So I just got this weeks ago because this was just released. So this one has a silver hardware. This one is in navy knock, which is a mother of pearl, and it is metallic. It is so beautiful. And as we guys all know, that as of after March 1st of 2021, Louis Vuitton actually began replacing the date codes with RFID microchips. And we all know that. So as of March 31st, anything that was manufactured on that month, all items will no longer include the date code. So this one, I just recently got this. So here's the tag. So I just literally put this all in each of this goods right here. And this one, surprisingly, so this one is, so you guys can see right there in the inside, there is this stamping right there in a foil stamping printed, which is made in France. And surprisingly, it has a date code right here at the corner. So I am a little bit confused. I thought that Louis Vuitton got rid of the date codes. Now they're actually replacing everything with the date code, or with the microchip. So in this particular piece, I did scan this with the NFC tools, because there's no other way for me to find out if this one has a microchip or not. So we have the app here that would help us detect if this one is a microchip. So right now I'm actually running through my NFC tools, and there is no microchip on this piece at all. There is none. But this one has a date code on the inside, which I love. I don't know the significance of date code in me. I like the date code. I like to see the date, the year that I purchased my items. That's the only reason why. And speaking about authenticity, that's just not the only factor for you to find out whether your item is authentic or not, because it is not just about the stamping, it's not just about the foil that they use, the font, about the hardware. There is a lot of factors that needed to consider for you to be able to determine whether your item is authentic or not. So with the date codes, I love to see the date where the year that I purchased my items. So that is the significance of the date code in me. So anyway, this is the item that I got in weeks ago. I also got this right here. So this is the envelope card de visite, a business card holder. And this one, because this one are the same, SLGs, I got it last week, I am expecting for this item to have a date code as well. Surprisingly enough, this one didn't have a date code. So there is no date code on this piece, none at all. But when I run my NFC tools to see if this one has a microchip, so let's try and see here. So yeah, it actually detects one has a microchip, but there is no date code. So I bought this item both at the same time. So I was just, I don't know why this one they didn't put a date code in this. I don't know, for some reason. I have no idea. And this one has the date code. And this one is actually crafted. Let me see the date code. So upon checking the date code for the clay pochette, this one appears to be crafted in France on the 20th week of 2021. So 20th. So let's take a look, the 20th week. So I actually printed this one out for reference. So week 20 of 2021. So that one is crafted from May 17 up to May 23 of 2021. So within those time frame, this piece. So week 20 of 2021. So if you want to know, guys, the exact date of, not the exact date, but if you wanted to know the month that your item were crafted, so yeah, all you have to do is just print. You could always print this one out from the website, so that you know exactly with what week that your item were crafted, the month. Okay, so it's easier that way. I also got this one this year. This one has no date code at all. So this one has no date code, and also they changed this one as well. So you guys probably have noticed that they're actually giving away this one, right? This one is something new to me, whereas usually in the past they gave you this, but this time you are seeing this one. So it is something new for Louis Vuitton. So this is the product code. And let's take a look at this piece, if it has the microchip. Okay, so let me run the tool. So right away it got detected. So this one has a microchip. This one didn't have a date code. This one I also got this year. I thought they have already stopped producing this piece. This one is the envelope card de visite. These are all the same right here. All three are the same. All three, I got this year, and all three has microchip in it. Okay, and also this one, I got it this year. This one has no microchip, but this one has a date code. So moving on, I also got, I don't know, guys, because they said that as of March 31st of this year, all items will no longer include a date code. But I think the date code has been around a long time ago, because I have several pieces in my collection, like a key holder, the Pochette accessoire, and this one, like for instance, this one, I have this for a long time ago. And this one inside, so you guys can see, this is the date code right there. This is the date code. And let me scan with the NFC tools right here. So see, it actually shows that this one has a microchip, and this one is crafted in 2018. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on with the date code and also as well as with the microchip. So this one has a date code and also with the microchip. And I think it is like, I think it would have been smart for Louis Vuitton to do both, like the microchip and the date code. That's just my thought, actually. So another thing that I also noticed, this one, I got it this year. And also, surprisingly, this was crafted, this one is made in France, and this one is the 15th week of 2021. So the 15th week of 2021, it says right here on the paper, 15th week is April 12 to April 18. So yeah, I mean, why this one has a date code? Why, when I scan it with the NFC tools, there is no microchip in it? Okay, just really wanted to clarify that. There is no microchip on this. Okay, so moving on to the next item. This one right here, I got this year as well, and this one has no date code. I've already checked. This one, let me see if this one, where did they put the microchip? See, the microchip is in this corner right here. So this one, there's, I mean, yeah, you could see the stamping right there, the made in stamp. So yeah, with the made in stamp, this foil right here, the foil stamping is in gold. It should match with the hardware. Okay, so yeah, that's just the only way for you to figure out as of this moment is using the NFC tools to see if there is a date, if it has a microchip, and also look at the heat stamp right here. Okay, so with me, I have already compiled anything about Louis Vuitton, and I use microscope, not microscope. I use actually a magnifying lens. Sorry, magnifying lens to take a look at each of the letters here. So to the placement of the patty here, the placement of the trademark, the placement of made and in and France, and also with the letter as well. So eventually in time, if you keep doing that, it is easy to spot on if the particular item is off or not. So that is another way to figure out if your item is authentic or not. So moving on, so those kirigami pochettes, those has microchip. They're all microchip right now. So anyway, moving on to the next item, I have here the pochette accessoire. I have two pochette accessoires right here. So this one is made in France. I got the made in Spain. I was so happy. I was so lucky that finally I got the made in Spain ones, because I've been wanting to get the pochette accessoire that's made in Spain, and I have been collecting, started collecting Louis Vuitton that's made in Spain and Italy, because I have a lot of items that's made in France. And so far with this piece, I am also intrigued. I was totally intrigued with this piece. I mean, okay, this one is made in Spain. Let's take a look at inside. We open it. This one has no date code. So you guys can see right here, usually they put the date codes right in this pocket right here. 0, none at all when you open it, just like that. So here's the product information that I have. I'm glad that I was able to find this. This is the Pochette accessoire in monogram right here. And then this is the price. $790 US. M40712. M40712. But take a look at this sticker right here. So take a look at closely. As you guys can see right here, it says UB2211. What does it mean? What does it tells you? For me, when I saw this right away, it is a date code. It is. Because UB, okay, so I actually printed this one out for a reference. These are the factory codes. And UB, letter U and B, it's actually from Spain. UB, this one is made in Spain. This is the made in stamp. UB2211, and this one is crafted in the 21st week of 2021. So let's take a look at the 21st week of 2021. So the 21st week of 2021, it's all covered up. Week 21, this is the May 24th of 2021 to May 30 of 2021. So this was crafted on May, wow, recently. So yeah, this one, I don't even know. I'm totally like astonished when I found out that the date code is actually located on the sticker right here. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on. And this one didn't have a date code inside. Let's put this one back. And let's close this. Let's run the tool, the NFC tool. Let's see where they put or where they place it's right there. We found it right away. Okay, so this one, it is located, the microchip is located in this area. This one has a date code, has a microchip and no date code inside. This one is crafted this year, the 21st year of 2021. And then this year, this one is actually crafted in the year 2018. And this one has a date code, the tab right here inside. And also it has a microchip as well. Wow, isn't that confusing? So anyway, moving on to the next item. So the next item I have here, the toiletry pouch. So this is the toiletry 19 pouch in monogram. Okay, I got that's made in Spain as well. So excited for this piece. And let's take a look at this particular item. This one, it says here, the toiletry 19 in monogram. It's M47544. And surprisingly, it says UB1271. So UB is the factory codes, those two letters, shows that this one is made in Spain on the 17th week of 2021. So let's take a look at the 17th week. We have week 17 here, April 26, 2021 to May 2 of 2021. So not only that, I opened this purse. Okay, they said that as of March 31st of this year. So this one is in April. Okay, so moving on, let's take a look at inside. This one has a date code. So you guys can see right here on this corner, that is the date code. It says there UB UB1271, and right there, it's UB1271. That's where I figure it out that this one is the date code, as well as on the Pochette accessoire that I have, because it matched. It did match. So if you guys purchase something from Louis Vuitton, and if you find this sticker right here, just with this code, this is the date code, because this one right here, the toiletry that I have, proves that this is actually a date code, because it actually match right here on the stamp on the inside. So that's the date code. And this one, so this one is crafted on the 17th week of 2021. That's with April. So they said it's in March 31st. All of those has a microchip. So let's take a look if this one has a microchip or not. Okay, scan. Scan. No, I've already checked this so many times. This one didn't have a microchip. This one has the date code, which I do prefer though. So it is so confusing about this Louis Vuitton date codes. Yeah, I was a little bit like confused. I mean, are they coming back? Is it gonna be permanent? Is it just with the small leather goods? Or is it just with the Speedy 20 that I have right there? That one didn't have a date code. That one has a microchip. And I was just so confused. But now with Holiday Animation, which is a limited edition piece, let me show you some of the items here. For this here, it is so cute. Let's take a look at the back. It shows here the product item number, and also this is the date code. It says BC0281. So this was crafted on the 8th week of 2021. So the 8th week, let's take a look at for that on our reference. So this one is in February 2022. Wow, this has been crafted long time ago. Wow, that's amazing. It's trying to make it sure if it's 0821. So 8th week of 2021, it says in February of this year. Wow, so that's why this one has a date code. And also, usually BC. So it also varies with the date codes, guys, because for the jewelry, for the charm, for the small leather goods with the purse, it varies those though, because I know that with the SD also made in the USA, and sometimes SD is also made in France as well. So it is a little bit like confusing with these pieces. And also with this one is BC, it says here France, but right here in my reference, the BC shows Spain, and also BC shows right here in Italy as well for the charms. And I don't know why it says here France, and I didn't see that the charm for the France is FJ, so I didn't see. I mean, this list is actually not complete though. This is not complete. So I was just looking at it right now. BC is for the charms Italy and Spain, but it says here in the stamping it's in France. So sometimes it could be really confusing with the date codes. So anyway, this is for this year. This is in 2019. As you guys could see right here at the back, this one is just plain for the 2019. This year is, it says made in France right there with all the information. But the older ones actually shows right through right here. So it says right there, this one is the product code, and it says this one is crafted on the 10th week of 2019, and also right here. So, and then this is the made in stamp right over here. So they actually engrave it over here, whereas this here, everything is right here at the back. Okay, so that is the difference. And also with this bandeau right here, this one has a date code as well. So the date code is on this left, 6th week of 2021, and this is the product code. So just so you guys are aware that the date codes are everywhere. Okay, so anyway, speaking about the date codes, so I'm going to discuss about, I know that we are all like, guys are all affected with the Louis Vuitton price increase. I myself, and I am now actually considering of getting some items that are some vintage, or like considering buying something from a pre-loved market. So as we guys all know that there are other tools. There are a lot of tools on the website that you could actually find. If you buy an items that has a microchip, you could just, I know that you could not bring the item to Louis Vuitton store because they did not offer, okay? They did not offer an authentication services. So when you buy something at Louis Vuitton, you can ask your SA to scan the particular item so that you will be able to see the date code to prove its authenticity. But I guess all of them are really authentic if you buy it at the store. But if you want to make it sure, you could do that, and also use the NFC tools just to make it sure that your item has a date code or not. And also another thing that I also wanted to point it out is that this one right here, you could print this at home, the codes, so that you have a reference. And also this weeks as well, because weeks are very important, guys. In the past, let's say in the early 1990s to 2006, actually Louis Vuitton actually has changed the format for the date codes. So let me show you an example right here. So this is the format for the early 1990 to 2006. So in this particular format, so it says here MB0043, as you guys can see right there. The first, in this format, okay, the first and the third number, okay, we have the first and the third number represents the month, and also the second and the fourth number represents the year of the manufacturing. Okay, and then this one is the MB is the factory codes where they're being manufactured. So this is where you could find out that this code indicates that this particular that this format shows April of 2003. So this particular, so if you see this in one of your purses, it says that this was made in April of 2003 in France. So this is the factory code, which is France. This is right here, the first and the third. This is the month and the year 2003. So this is, so if you guys are all wanted to know how to read the date code from early 1990s to 2006, which it's a little bit easier though. It is so easy to read it that way because it tells you right away the month. So, but this year, but later on, sorry, in 2007, early 2007 to early 2001 up to the present. So they have changed the format as well. Instead of indicating the month an item was manufactured, the first and the third numbers now represents the week. So 17, that represents the week, and the second and the fourth number, second and the fourth number right here, 2 and 1, represents the year. So for this particular format for a date code, it shows that this was the factory code, these two letters here. This is the 17th week of 2021. So this indicates that, yeah, it shows right there, the date code is made during the 7th week of 2021 in Spain, UB. 17th week is, let's take a look at our copy right here. 17th week is April 26th to May 2 of 2021. So if you wanted to know exactly between those days where the week 17 falls, so yeah, it's within April, because it could be like 16th, 15th, but the 17th is April 26th to May 2. So yeah, it is good to know. So yeah, with this date codes right now, the difference, so this is the difference between the date codes in early 1990s to 2006 and 2007 up to the present. It's just, yeah. So it is so easy for, in the past, the early 1990s, it's because it's so easy to read. So those two letters right there, it is actually the month and then the year. This one is the week and the year. So I prefer this over the present. But well, yeah, you still have to Google the week though, because we don't memorize those. But if you do have a copy of like this, so it would be easy for you to figure it out. So yeah, so I don't know, guys, if anybody of you out there has encountered this this thing that I have right here, that it shows the sticker and the date code as well. So I was a little bit like, I don't know, confused about this piece. But yeah, maybe we are seeing a lot, the date codes are a lot more date codes sooner in some of the items, because I don't believe that this was just brought in, the new date codes for the holiday animation, because this is not part of the holiday animation. This one has a date code. This one is the holiday, this is a limited edition piece, but this one is crafted earlier, before March though. So that's why it is so confusing with the microchip and the date code, but I wish they could have done the date code and the microchip together. So yeah, and now with all the price increase, and well, this one actually is priced so high. This one, I purchased this around, I paid $790, and now it is $1,000. Like, are you kidding me? There's no way I will be paying $1,000 for this piece, even though, well, this one is really nice. I love this Pochette accessoire. So anyway, if you have more information about the date codes, why that are they coming back, and also if you have any questions regarding the date codes, feel free to comment down below. And yeah, I mean, I just hope that this video would be helpful to those who are actually considering, wanted to learn more about how to read the date codes, about what's happening with the date codes and the microchip, as well as, yeah, I don't know what's happening in the next few months or years, that eventually Louis Vuitton would come up with the date codes the microchip together, but we are actually seeing that one right now with some of my items. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.